To him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just
available shortly after
the crease, a gigantic hole, and off he.
No, not the kick. Okay, here we go. We get eyes on this guy right here. Look at this. Devontae Freeman. Touchdown. Okay.
Goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Well,
this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Mainly the second quarter is where we score most of our touchdowns.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Garoppolo on first down. And
Sanders.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Samuel.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman.
He's
got a little daylight.
Coleman.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here we go. 20.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This is Coleman.
Holy.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh,
and
yo,
that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far.
God,
so let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Julio Jones.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
He may try and run for this. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Matt Lefleur.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, Julio, make this a tight
From
corner.
the 16, Ryan to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. Gets it off to Freeman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll find his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3 or 4. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Damn.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's
got him.
It's Cole.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He's going to field this at the 4.
Jeez.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, That's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Ryan now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, first and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Wow. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Dude.
But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
God damn, dude. Like, fuck. He's trying to do me, dude. I'm like, run the ball.
And think about it being 4-down territory.
Fuck.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Let's go!
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller is thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A very solid gain of 27. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, it's caught by Sanders. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And
touchdown, Emmanuel Sanders.
In the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get...
Dang.
lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards.
What are you doing?
And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh, Sherman.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. On 2nd and 10, Ryan caught by Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Yes.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just one 4th-quarter comeback for the QB.
Yes,
Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Well, partner, this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet, but you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. Now, that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Coleman now.
Coleman.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Garoppolo to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. And they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
He wants to make me miss it, huh?
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime.
Yes.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Oh boy, playoff time right here. Who's going to win? Well, Falcons get the ball first.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Boy.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Past the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him. Feet were moving. The legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be third down.
Oh, it's Hardy.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. This is
That's in.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
That's all she wrote.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us.